mighty thesis?
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mass? What music? How shall we beguile time if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian to the harp. Well, none of that. That have I told my love in story of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old service. And it was played when I from Thebes came a last conqueror. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning late deceased in beggary. That is some satire. Keen and critical, not sorting with the nuptial ceremony. Tedious, brief, scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange to know. How shall we find the comfort of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've ever known a play. But my 10 words, my lord, is too long, which makes it tedious. For all in the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made my eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and have now toiled their unrest memories with the same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard of it. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and kind with their cool playing to do your service.
I will hear that play, for never anything could be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness so assured and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sports shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it and might not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have proposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accent in their fears, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet. Out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, and least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should not think we come not to offend, but with the goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is, all for your delight. We are not here, that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
Indeed, he hath play on this prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Perchance you wonder at this show. But wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with the lime and the rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink, poor souls they are content, to whisper at the which let no man wonder. This man, the lantern dog, and bush of thorn, please scented moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to mean that innocent tune there to woo. This grisly beast, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled, her she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe mantle slain, where he with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached with his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, carrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died, for all the rest. Let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourage, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak. Oh. No wonder, my lord, one lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I once, not by name, present a wall, and such as a wall as I would have you think, that had it a cranny hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, that in this stone doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so, and this is the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh. Would you desire lime and hair to speak better? It is the wittiest partition that I have ever heard discourse, my lord. Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
O grim look night, O night with hue so black, O night, whichever art when day is not, O night, alack, 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot, and thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that standest between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this, but what I see, no Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, curse by thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy through the wall. You shall see it, which will fall, pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
O wall, fall often hath thrown her vermont, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones, the stones with lime and hair knit up in me.
I see a voice. Now allow you to chink the chink, to spy it, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen until the face me kill.
Not shackleless to Procrus was so true.
As shackleless to Procrus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, while my purpose charged in. So, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
Now, is the wall down between the two neighbors? No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning. This is the silliest stuff ever I heard. The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them. Must be your imagination then, and not theirs. If we imagine no worse of them than they are themselves, then they may pass for excellent men. Here come two nobles, and a man and a lion.
Okay, very good. Give them a hand.